and welcome to my channel, and this video is titled How Life Changes After a Narcissist. Well, your life changes drastically. Besides the obvious, you change. You are never the same. Your heart is not the same. Your soul is not the same. Your trust in other people is absolutely not the same. If anything, you are jaded and you never ever want to open up your heart, your soul, your mind, your love, your entire being to another person ever again. Because remember, you did this with a narcissist. You opened up, well, before you knew they were a narcissist. And even if you maybe did know or you knew something was off, you really loved that person. And you really wanted to believe their lies because, honey, they're telling you everything. They're promising you the world. It's not like they're telling you, the truth or telling you that they hate you. No, they're telling you they love you. There's no one else. You're who I want to be with. It's all lies, So you open up your heart and your soul to this person and they just destroy it. When they can even look you dead in the face and tell you, no, I'm not cheating on you. No, I'm not lying to you. No, there's no one else. No, no, no. And in fact, absolutely. It just gives them sick pleasure to get over on you and to hurt you. So, that's one of just the obvious givens, that you are never the same. And, it's not like just with myself, handful of my girlfriends, handful of, beautiful, smart, talented, well-educated women that have been lied to, cheated on, just completely disrespected. They said the same thing. They're like, I don't think I can ever trust another person ever again because it's scary. Because you just have to put your hope and faith into another person. Like the person you're with, like in my case, Michael Caruso, telling me, I love you. No, there's no one else. No, I never did this. No, I never did that. No, 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 you have to trust me. And really leading a completely double and secret life behind my back. So, just like with the big stuff, and I'm speaking from experience on myself, and I'm speaking, on myself right now. I don't know if I'll ever be able to trust another person again. Who knows? Each case is, different. Each person is different. Who knows? But I hope Michael Caruso's happy. Of course he's happy. He completely damaged me. He completely destroyed me just for his own sick personal gain. Because he very easily could have said over 7 years ago, you know what, Lee, this is not working. You are not who I want to be with. Trina's better than you in every aspect possible. So I'm going to go be with her. Now, while that probably would have devastated me and made me cry my eyes out, well, it only would have been for a short time. He would not have wasted 7 years of my life, but he didn't do that. No, he would just complain to Trina, the prostitute, and to anybody that would listen, how awful I am, how he can't stand me. Just being with me is just, it's just freaking torture, But instead of breaking up with me and just moving on with your life, no, you just complain about how bad I am, how awful I am, how you just can't stand me. So you just go and bang a prostitute? No. So you're happy that you get over on other people. They're a narcissist, So, the big stuff, how life changes after a narcissist. Your heart's broken, your soul is broken, your spirit is broken. Yes, I go out, with my girlfriends, my homeboys, my peoples. I go out, we have fun, we have a good time. But it's like, when you're alone with your thoughts or, you're just alone, no one's hanging out with you, you're just there by yourself, whether it's an hour, whether it's whatever the case may be, all those feelings and emotions, they just come over you. That's why myself and my girlfriends, we're just like, busy, just stay busy. We're going here, we're doing this, we're going there. We're just busy. And some, therapists might say, you need to stay with your emotions, you need to be in your emotions. And it's like, honey, I've sat through my emotions for I can't even tell you how long. And if burying these emotions down and just going and whiling out with my peoples is how I need to heal. So, story time tonight, for instance, okay? How life changes after a narcissist. So, I've said before, I live in a wealthy retired golf community. Okay, very boring. I mean, it's suburban, it's okay. But I didn't really even want to move over to this side of the bay. I was clearly happy in Tampa. But Michael Caruso is over on this side of the bay, and I moved over here for him. Then he had the nerve to tell me, finally, oh, when did he start cheating on me with Trina the prostitute? Whenever we moved in together. When I dropped my whole life over in Tampa, where I was clearly happy, loved where I lived. I loved everything about where I lived in Tampa. Loved it. Dropped everything and moved in with him. And then as soon as I moved in with him over here, just I mean, you could have just left me alone, left me where I was happy and content. But no, you didn't do that. So, I mean, and I've said, I don't know if I'll ever move back to Tampa. I mean, I like it, but I'm here. I'm close to the beach. I mean, I'm so close. And the goal for me is to be on the beach. I mean, I'm like a 10-minute ride away, But the area itself, I mean, it's boring. Like, I don't get out of work until like maybe 10:30, 11 at night. Like, there's nothing to do. My peoples and I will go out and eat and catch up and just, have a good time. And there's just like nothing open, right? Like nothing. Okay. So the narcissist, Michael Caruso, he's a 5-minute ride away from me, but he's in a different town. He's in Jankville. Okay, call it janky. It's as janky as the day is long. I can't stand it. But we are within 5 minutes of each other. And I don't like that. That's why I'm just ready to move over to the beach. I don't like that because, like I said, it's not like we run in the same circles. No, he hangs out in Jimmy's Crap Hole Biker Bar. I, on the other hand, don't. Okay. So this new, can't even call it a spot, but this restaurant opened up. And the only reason my peoples and I, wanted to go there is because they're open late. We get out of work late, we can't meet up until late. And so there's this place. So, when it was somebody in my group was like, oh yeah, they have live music there. And I'm like, ew. Because remember, I mean, I've never been a live music kind of girl. My live music is spinning it on the ones and twos, That's my live music. I mean, one of my homeboys is a DJ, really fantastic one at that. And that's some of the best times that I've ever had lately is going with him while he, I mean, that's fun. And he does like spin different kinds of music. And I mean, just plays at these fantastic venues. I mean, it is a completely different world than coming from Michael Caruso. And again, how life changes you after a narcissist. Okay. Live music. Okay. And it's these crappy garage dad cover bands, and he plays this live music. And so one of my peoples is like, you don't like live music? I was like, no. That is not my scene, because all live music, I mean, and I'm talking about Michael Caruso's garage dad cover bands. Okay, you've seen one crappy cover band, you've seen them all. You are playing in the slums. Like, it's not my idea of a good time. Because anytime he's like, oh, do you want to come see me play? And this is a 58-year-old man. Do you want to come see me play? And at first, I remember a friend, Amber the Drunk, and I went out in BFE. And I'm like, now I know everybody has to start somewhere, but you're 58. This is the hand you've been dealt. Now on the flip side of that, and it's just dirt rocker. I mean, Dirty Foot is Florida. It's just gross. It's not my idea of a good time. And it's funny because when I went out a few times with well, my homeboy when he's a DJ and he's actually like really good, and he plays at these like he's played at some great huge venues, and I'll go with him and I'm like up kind of like in the DJ booth with him or stage or whatever, and it's just like, I mean, it is just a completely different vibe. I mean, it's just it's a lot of fun. Dirt rocker cover bands? No. And let me tell you how life after a narcissist changes you. Okay, so we're big in Tampa Bay. Lightning, go Bolts. Ugh. This just goes to show it's not how good you are, it's who you know. Michael Caruso has sang the anthem for a few sports teams around here, and that's why anytime it's a home game for Lightning, I'm just always like, oh, am I going to look up and see frickin' Michael Caruso up there? And it's not even that he's good, honey. It's who you know. It's who you know, right? So we went to this spot, my people's, a big, big restaurant. And as soon as I pull in, I hear just live dirt rocker music, right? And I'm just like, so I come inside, I meet my peoples, my peeps. We go and we sit down, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, I don't really want to come here anymore. Like, and it's true, if you've heard one crappy cover band, you've heard them all. And, I'm listening, thinking I'm going to run into him. And I'm like, well, gosh, I mean, who's to say? Because, he always has, oh, come see my friend's band play. Come see my friend's band play. So what? So I'm going to, walk in one night, have dinner, catch up with my peeps, and look up and see him. I don't want that. And it reminds me of the episode of Sex in the City where Carrie is so afraid she's going to run into Big, even though they live in New York, and New York is a very big city. Well, because I told him whenever he said, oh, because we shop at the same Publix, he's like, you better go to a different Publix. Don't shop here. And I'm like, I'm going to shop wherever the F I want to. I'm going to go to the dog park whenever the F I want to. I'm like, I am not going to rearrange my life for you. How about you rearrange your life for me? And, I've always said, I'm not going to rearrange my life for him. I'm going to live my life how I want. But do I worry about running into this loser? Absolutely. Because here's the thing. Well, I don't know now. He might just if I'm shopping in Publix and he sees me, he might just. But a narcissist, it's all a game to them. Oh, hi, Lee. How are you doing? Seriously? Your life changes drastically after a narcissist. And especially if you live in the same town, 5 minutes away, you are always on guard. And I don't like that. I don't like my body being in a constant state of fight or flight, because that's how it is. And I can't wait to move just out of where I'm at, because not only it's just bad vibes, he knows where I live. Change location, change mindset. And I still am in fight or flight mode every single time I come home. It does not matter if it's day, night, it doesn't matter. Before I turn the corner to my front door, my heart stops, because who's going to be there? What's going to be there? Whenever I leave my house, you cannot put anything past a crazy person. And I don't like being in that fight or flight state, constantly on edge. And it's like, not that you're paranoid, but you can't put anything past a crazy person. And I've always been told, I mean, I remember years and years and years ago, one of my little boyfriends, little, homies, always told me, Lee, always be aware of your surroundings. Always, always, always. And that is always stuck into my head. No matter if I'm out, no, everything, always be aware of your surroundings. And it's like, I just want to live my life and just not have to worry about what crazy people are out there. And it's wild, because the crazy people are the people that the people that you thought you were once close with. Your life changes drastically after a narcissist. I mean, I say you are never the same. It does not matter how much you try to mask it or to live it up or to have a good time and just try to take your mind off it. You are never the same. And I just hope that what a narcissist did to you comes back to them tenfold. Because I would like to think that you cannot treat someone any type of way and just think that you're going to get away with it. So, thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like this content, please consider subscribing. Thanks, guys. See ya.